Your own understanding, truth under Babylon's empiricism. What up? On here again, just to talk about another conversation I was having with a friend of mine, explaining the whole situation with Travis D. Scott and the Astro festival he had ritualized the other day. That was a ritual beyond belief, and they are ushering in some shit. If you understand energy, you know what I'm talking about. They're ushering in some shit. If you've been touched, you know what I'm talking about. So every concert is a ritual, obviously, and I said this before. But this conversation I was having was something very different. It's a little more in depth because I think I need to explain a little further, so you can kind of get it in your head what's happening out here. That whole festival, I wasn't there. No, I'm getting reports about people who were there, um, and what they're saying, and for what I understand, it was a death ritual and it was planned. Um, Not only that, beyond that, because people they're not going to get that part. You know, they're just so stuck up in the matrix, they're just not going to get that part. That part's going to go right past them. The fact that 8 people died is going to go right past them. You know, all the things, all the symbolism they had on stage, and then the shit that was actually happening, the chanting that was happening as they're carrying bodies off. That's going to go right past them. The idea, the idea here is for you to understand when there's a death, you have frequencies. The astral realm is a frequency. This realm is a frequency. You communicate with signals throughout these frequencies that are emitting. You are a frequency. When you pass and you no longer frequent your body, it's akin to, so you can understand, it's akin to jacking in in the matrix chair. Jacking in. You're dead. What do you mean you're dead? You're dead. You jack into that chair, you're dead. You no longer have control of your physical self. You no longer have your sentience is no longer in this present space. You're somewhere else. So for that moment, you are dead. In the same token, when you die, your frequency leaves that body. You're gone. The capsule, the reciprocal, sorry, the the things that hold the memory, the things that hold the signals, the antenna, your brain is still functioning. This gray matter, it holds elements that is able to send and receive signals. You constantly are fighting demons off while you are frequenting your body. You're constantly fighting these demons that are constantly trying to infiltrate you, your personality, your character. Lust, envy, uh, you know, greed, gluttony, all this shit comes from the astral realm. You, your senses are able to pick up these signals that are coming from the astral realm. Your genetic makeup, your DNA, your biology, your biochemistry, all these things are tools that characterize your humanity. So you're able to buffer a lot of information from these different realms. So you decide whether or not you want to be angry. You decide whether or not you want to be lustful. You decide whether or not, through your character, your characteristics, your humanity, your genetic makeup, you're able to buffer these things. But when you die, your frequency is gone, but that receiver is still functional. So it's like a bridge. So demons are coming through this realm. They have been coming through to this realm through these avatars. Coming through, coming through, coming through. In other ways also, but this is a way. This is why you have sacrifices. Why they've had sacrifices since ancient times. Because they know that this is how you communicate through the astral realm. That's what they're doing out here. That's what that ritual was. And because he's a participant, Mr. Travesty, because he's a participant, he's going to be blessed. You know, you got X, LX. I'm not going to say, you know what I mean, the name that, because I middle name my son that, so I'm not going to do that. So, little X. He has this part of the fuckery. Now, this dude, with the Astro realm, come on, y'all. Come on, fellas.